7:26 a.m. and I have a lot to get off my chest. Imagine I was a kid when I actually said that. That would be crazy. So yeah, crazy yapping session. There's barely going to be any gameplay in this unless I probably decide to add some in the background while speaking about certain things. So there's a video I've been working on for a while now. It's just a compilation of some gameplay I got about a week ago. Depending on when this video gets released, I might have released it before then. But with that being said, there's a lot we need to talk about. So first of all, I just want to say this doesn't apply to just Call of Duty Mobile, but to almost every single competitive game out there. Because yeah, games are supposed to be fun, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, sure, okay, cope. See, there's different types of gamers. There's those gamers that just want to have fun, and there's those gamers that have fun by being better than the rest. Do you get what I'm saying? I might not be the best, but at the same time, it's like, what is the point when I am mid? Now, I'm sorry, but it's just the truth, and we are talking today. Isn't clapping going to destroy the audio quality? What am I doing? Like I said, there's those type of gamers. But you know the kind of gamers I hate? Meta abusers. We know them. You're probably one of them listening to this right now. And you know what? I'm not going to judge. Yeah. Everything is cool. Everything is fine. Peachy. Yeah. But what I don't understand is how you can live with yourself playing with the exact same gun for 3 to 5 freaking months. Bro, if this gun doesn't get nerfed, you are literally spamming the living daylight out of it. And like I said, I'm not gonna judge, but there's some things that need to be said. I like to sing, I like to do certain things, but it gets to a point. I was trying to make a joke, you know, with the hawk okay. Alright, anyway, it's like, don't you have any sense of decency? Have you no empathy, man? I know we're all different. The point is, if you spam meta, there's a fine line between you being good and you being mid, because a lot of people subconsciously end up relying on these meta guns. At that point, you're just setting yourself up for failure, because when you start using other guns, you start to realize that
you are mid, I tell you. Come here. I'm going to choke you now. You don't like it, do you? Look at you, on the ground now. You're mid!
Every game, including Call of Duty Mobile, has meta, and there's always gonna be a gun that is better than the others. I understand if you're a leaderboard grinder or you're on the leaderboards, but if you really want to improve, why not try out different guns? At the end of the day, skill-based matchmaking is gonna work out for you. You're gonna have like terrible games here and there. It happens to every single one, even the best players out there. But once you're at the bottom, it's like, how much lower can you get?
Oh my God! Hell no, man.
This sounds more like a diss video, but at the end of the day, we literally have the freedom to do whatever we choose. So hey, by all means, use your meta guns. All we're gonna do at the end of the day is just complain. People most likely are not gonna report you for using meta because that's just weird. You know what? That leads me to another thing, another set of people I don't understand. Let's just talk about COD Mobile specifically. People who report other people just because that person is really good. Like, there's a certain level of low that isn't even considered low anymore. It's just weird, bro. Why? Bruh, a few weeks ago, I reached out to one of my friends telling him I needed to, take some time off because I was working on some important things. And he responded to that. Then he told me that he got banned. And he was really upset about it because, to be honest, this guy is really good. He's one of the people that inspired me to keep creating content. You know those kind of people that tell you that you're really good? Meanwhile, they are just so much better in your eyes. Yeah, he's one of those kind of people. The first time this guy actually got banned, probably the first time he got banned, was during a scrim. And it made no sense because it was a scrim. Two teams literally agreeing to play games at a certain time, and some people end up getting salty and reporting him. Bro, you literally agreed to this. It's okay to not be that great at something. You can either decide to put in the work or just stay at that level and play for fun. Why do you have to report someone just because you got destroyed? It's like the adult equivalent of throwing a childish tantrum. Okay, moving on to one of my favorite people in the world, the flexers. I don't know why I gave them that name, to be honest. This was like the only thing I wrote down on my phone. I didn't even plan most of the things I was going to say here. The flexers. I really need to change that name. You know the flexers, those kind of people that always want others to acknowledge them. Now, don't get me wrong, there's some content creators that fall in this category, but as a serious content creator, and I mean serious content creator. You want people to follow either because of your skills or you're just a completely funny person, which is why people who have both do so much better than others. What I'm trying to say is there's a fine line between being a content creator and someone who just wants his ego inflated. Like, why are you trying to force it down my throat, bro? We haven't even had a conversation. We haven't even crossed the first base yet. Now listen, I'm straight. But game is game. Some of them out there who do it because they want to get girls. I don't understand this. I've seen a lot of weird stuff on group chats and even the world chat in the game. There's rich people saying, I just created a private room and I need some females in there, you know? Like just some female players. Like only female players are allowed. Bro, leave some for the rest of us, King Solomon. There's some of them out there that like girls that are 18 minus 5. I didn't want to talk about that too much because I'm sure you already know how those kind of things work. And if you're one of those people listening to this right now, please, change. The other kinds of people I'm going to talk about are kind of similar to the flexers. Oh God, I need to stop saying that. And you already know them. They're called the stream snappers. Now, if you stream a lot, you already know these kind of people. All they do 24/7 is just clip farm, regardless of the streamer. Think about it. Why I said 24/7 is because of this. You always find them on almost every single person's stream. And if they're not watching your stream, they've already either memorized your streamer mode or your username, no matter how many times you change it. It's like you just have this radar. It's like, oh my God, this guy plays like press play. I'm going to clip him. I know there's some of you out there. I know there's some of you watching this that post content like that. But to be honest, I don't find this kind of things entertaining. Unless it's funny. Unless you know the content creator and you're just like messing around. But it's so weird when you post like 1 or 2, 3 kill clips and it's like destroying Aerith, destroying 7th sense. Ew. You know what? Thinking about it, that actually made me realize that there's one more problem that we have. The entire COD Mobile community, because like with all other COD communities, we are never happy.
It's called the Midwest because every single thing in it is mid. Skyline Chili. Mid. Your Cincinnati Reds who haven't won a World Series since 1990. Reds suck. And every single person who lives here is mid.
We are never happy. We are unpleasable and we're unbearable at the same time. So are the developers, because why would you add this thing? There is no reason this should have been made, and it's still a problem regardless of the fact that it has been nerfed. For example, someone on the Twitter might just see you going on a crazy streak and decide, you know what, let's pull out the Manowar Thermite, and when you take off your streak, you're like, yes, we did it. Anyway, that is gonna do it for the entire video. I'm honestly tired of talking. For someone who sees himself as not so talkative, damn, I yapped a lot in this video. But yeah, I hope you're all entertained. And with that being said, if you want to see more videos like this, even though I don't know what I'm going to talk about, just let me know. And also feel free to give suggestions. And I'll see you in the next one. Is that how they say it?